Vanishing Twin Foundation. So it's interesting how, if you are a twin survivor, how it can play out in your life. And with those subtle things, it's amazing. I was just, a friend was sharing with me this today about what she experienced with it. And I was saying, yeah, I experienced similar. And that is a feeling of being a letdown, a disappointment. Because we're born feeling disappointed because where's my other one? So creation represents disappointment then. So when I go to a project or present something, it's going to be a disappointment. I'll find something to disappoint me or to disappoint the people I'm supporting. So that will be in my vibrational field. Or maybe you get your disappointment at Christmas, the wrong present, or disappointment at your birthday. Where's my other twins, So it comes up in many, many forms and shapes if there's a missing twin in the system, and especially around creation. Can you imagine creating something and knowing it's going to be a disappointment, or maybe say, whoa, I'm not going to create something because it's going to be a disappointment. I'm going to disappoint people, or I feel guilty, or I feel responsible. Do you see how much that can affect your finances and your potential to move into your potential? So in this webinar, I'm going to be working with really clearing these trauma bonds and these wounds out, that you're a sovereign individual and you come out of foundation programming and trauma bonds around your birth, around this disappointment, abandonment feeling. And it's interesting as well, it comes up a lot, for example, if you're a girl and then your father feels, oh, there's a boy coming, maybe he does want a son, in the male side, usually there's a word that I want the son, but on top of it, then he feels there's a son. And then when you're born, you feel like I'm a disappointment to my father, but what he may be feeling is that there's a son here, but then he projects it that I'm missing my son. So, but in reality, there is a son there, or a girl, vice versa. So you can have the feeling, I'm a disappointment to my dad. I'm a disappointment to my mom. I'm not wanted. I'm not loved. I'm not received in this family. I'm a disappointment to my siblings. And so this can really play out in your life in all shapes and forms, and attract relationships where you are a disappointment, or the one you're with is a disappointment to you, because in the system, there's disappointment. No matter what happens, there's disappointment. So these layers are very important to clear. These trauma bonds are very important to clear. So you can be really free, sovereign, at grace, at peace within your own system, and manifest as a whole creator spirit. And that I'm going to bring in a lot of new codes and new information, which came in last weekend. And that's really the tree of life and creation, as you as a whole creator, and releasing all the deadness from the system and the split minds from the system. So yeah, it's going to be a very, very strong, potent webinar. You may have a lot of resistance to come into it. If you have a twin, or you're not aware of your twin, there can be a lot of resistance to go there, because it's going to be deep, it's going to be impactful, and it is going to change your life and your system if you choose to step into this field. Have a beautiful day, and maybe I see you at this webinar. Or we're going to be doing balance next. And actually this evening, I'm doing one with Jason Shirker, and that's really going to prep you for this coming webinar as well, or bring in new opportunities into your life. So I invite you to be part of the free one this evening with Jason and myself. And yeah, it'll work deep in your system. So maybe I see you later, or at the next webinar, Vanishing Twin Embodiment, or not Embodiment, Vanishing Twin Foundation, or else balance. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.